It is due to living entity's forgetfulness of his eternal nature as eternal servitor of the Lord and his false conception of being a so-called Lord of the material nature that he is obliged to enter into the existence of all sense enjoyment. There's a bomb there. Your sense enjoyment is not your first sin. Sense enjoyment is a disease, is a punishment. We are running after sense enjoyment in this world. This is not what you wanted in the spiritual world. This is a result of something else you wanted in the spiritual world. Lauding. In the material world, we are running after sense gratification, and anybody who is subjected to influence of sense gratification, running after sense gratification, from the point of view of a pure devotee, he is, poor fellow, suffering. Material world, the person is thinking, I am enjoying. But it is a punishment. What is that punishment? You serve the senses. Serving cannot be stopped. Dharma of the soul is to serve, not to master. That means you had to follow servant means follow the dictates. Either you follow the dictates of the master, true master, Krishna, or you follow the dictates of the senses. So attraction to sense objects is a punishment. Attraction to sense object, normally we think it's a great excitement. Look at it. From the descending process, how you see it. Attraction to sense object, we really get excited. But according to Shastra, that's where you are trapped. It is a punishment. If you don't have lauding tendency, the super soul will free you from that punishment. You will no longer feel attraction to sense objects. Therefore it says, Daivi Shagunamayi Mama Maya Duratteya Mamevaye Prapadyante Mayam Tarantete. It is only by the super soul's mercy that we can feel that there is no enjoyment in the sense objects, which is truth. But that truth we have no capacity to see, because we are not greater than Maya. Maya is greater than us. It's a big energy. With Krishna's mercy, then we will able. Philosophy you can read. There is no Maya, there is no enjoyment, there is no enjoyment. As I said last time, you can say there is no enjoyment in matter, there is no enjoyment in matter. But enjoyment will continue. Why? Because enjoyment is a perception. Enjoyment is a pleasure, is an experience. So experience need not be substantial. Just like in a dream, you can dream that you are a king, but it won't be substance. As far as rasa is concerned, you will get. Rasa of a king you will get. The rasa same as the real world. Rasa you will get. But one is not substantial pleasure, other is illusory pleasure. Illusory pleasure means illusory, it does not last. Cheating, false pleasure. A person who is experiencing illusory pleasure does not think it is illusory pleasure. Because if you think it is illusion, you cannot experience it. You have to think it is pleasurable, then only you will enjoy it. You have to accept to be an illusion, then only you will enjoy it. So, coming back to this line in the purport, read here again. It is due to the living entity's forgetfulness of his eternal nature as eternal servitor of the Lord. That means we wanted to do something other than serving the Lord. At that time when that desire comes, you are not, sense objects are not bewildering you. They're not bewildering you. Because you're pure consciousness, you're pure soul. And the false conception of becoming the so-called Lord, then material nature, in other words, forgetfulness of Krishna, brings us in touch with the material nature, and because of that forgetfulness of Krishna, as soon as you come in touch with material nature, you will exhibit a lauding attitude. It's attitude. The spirit looks at matter in a lauding attitude. When you look at the matter in a lauding attitude, it will result in, next, that he is obliged to enter into the existence of false sense enjoyment. There you are thrown. There you are thrown into this world of sense enjoyment. So when we try to control our senses as devotees, that's not the primary level. Primary level is to stop the lauding tendency. The root of the disease is our attitude towards matter, attitude towards this material nature. And even deeper root is forgetting that we are servants. Even if we illusorily think we are masters, we are still, the truth remains that we are servant of the senses. Definition of servant. Servant means always follows dictates of somebody. In the material world, everyone is following the dictates of his body. Different Vegas, different forces. He is not master. He is thinking I am lauding. But he is not lauding. He is dasa. Godasa. So these are the things that we have to understand from the descending process of the tattvas. What is the tattva? Jiva means dasa. Steel means this quality. Jiva means this quality. Ishvara means Ishvara. What is this? His pleasure, his constitutional pleasure? Lauding. He is the boss. It is the truth. He is the Lord of everything. He is the source of everything. He is the master of everything. He is the supreme enjoyer of everything. Everything exists for him. This is constitutional for Krishna. Us, take the Atma, put in a laboratory, find out what its qualities are all. Always serve, not master. So when we don't want to serve Krishna, we have to serve Maya. Suppose I gave you a choice. Do you want to serve the king? Or you want to serve this monkey? This monkey will tell you, hey, bring me this, bring me that. Getla, monkey, I will serve the king. But suppose nothing doing, go serve the monkey. What will you think? Punishment. But Maya is so powerful, she will make you think, the more you serve the monkeys, more advanced I am. The whole material world is that. The whole material world is that.